Hi, what I would like to do now is show you how to log on to our Think Central website. This website we'll be using for our Go Math book. You'll also use it with your reading teachers as well for your Journeys book. So what I'd like to do is show you how to log in and show you a little bit of this website so that you can use these resources. Okay, one of the most important things when you get on here, all of these drop downs have to be correct, because if they aren't, you won't be able to log in. And a lot of times boys and girls have trouble logging in simply because these are not correct. So make sure that when you do your drop downs, you're hitting United States, Pennsylvania. Make sure that you do Schuylkill Valley. And a little trick here, there are a lot of schools on here, so type S, and that'll take you down to the S's, and then you just have to find Schuylkill Valley School District. Make sure that you click on the middle school, and then make sure you tap this check mark here. Make sure you check it so that it remembers my school. If you do that, you will not have to do the drop downs every time you log in. Okay, so now for your username and your password for both of these is going to be the =, and then your PIN number for lunch. Okay, so I'm going to use the sample students here to do this. Now the =, is right next to your backspace. So =, and then your PIN number for lunch. And then you're going to enter the exact same thing, =, PIN number for lunch, for your password. Click login, and then this is the screen that you should see in front of you. Okay, so your assignments and anything that I post that I want you to do as an assignment for math class will be under things to do. So let me just show you that. If you click on that, right now there are no assignments because I haven't assigned anything yet. However, this is where they'll be, and you can just click on them and they will open right up. Okay, the scores show you the scores for those assignments and how you did on them. And then for your book, in order to get to your book, you click on My Library, and then there's a bunch of different tools on here. Okay, so I might even have you open the iTools in class to use some of those. We have number lines, charts, graphs, fractions. If you want to go in here and check some of this stuff out, you're more than welcome to. Okay, usually they open in a new window, but sometimes I accidentally click out of the window for this main screen. If that happens, you just have to open the Think Central website again. I would say it's probably a good idea to bookmark the page by clicking on this star tab up top and bookmarking it. That way you can find it a little easier. If not, you can always go to Google Classroom. I have all of the websites listed under important resources /websites. So you can always find it on Google Classroom too. Okay, right here is our Go Math Student Edition. So that'll open in a new tab. And this is good if you happen to misplace your math book. You can always go on here, and this is our math book. Okay, so you can go to contents, and the different chapters are here. So we're going to be on chapter 1, and this is the first lesson. And then there's different, if you go to page view, I like it a little bigger for my old eyeballs. So I like this one the best. But you can also make it a little smaller if you need to. Or if you want to see what both pages will look like if you had your math book open, this is what it would look like. And then you can go through like this. Okay? Now this also does have some resources here. If you go to lesson level resources, they have these math on the spot videos. So if you need a different way to see the problems, or if you just need a little bit further explanation for anything, you can always check out those math on the spot videos. The PMT at the top here, that stands for Personal Math Trainer. These are a great way to study, and oftentimes I will have you study for tests this way. So let me just click on one so you can check it out. This gives you sample problems. Let me move this over so you can see. So it'll give you sample problems, and if you're unsure of how to do something, you can always click on step by step, and it breaks it down for you, each problem. You can also do view example, and it will give you an example problem to do, which is really cool. If you want to try another one, you can click on try another until you get the hang of it. So for each lesson in our math book, you always have a personal math trainer to help you. Like I said, if you end up misplacing your math book, which happens, you can go click on textbook. And this is the way that if you're one of those kiddos who needs to print out something and write, you can go ahead and you can go on here and print. I suggest printing from the personal math trainer, because when you try to print from the other website with that I just showed you with the math book, it doesn't print it large enough. It prints the entire page. So like this would print everything that is on the screen, and it kind of gets a little weird. So my suggestion would be, if you ever need to print anything, do it from the personal math trainer textbook, because then here it comes up as a PDF file and you can just click on print and it prints the page for you. These are all the pages in the first lesson that we're going to be working on. Okay, let me just X out of that. Okay, so this is a great resource to use to help you. So I suggest definitely using it. There are a bunch of other things on here that you can take a look at and check out. And during class, I might have you go on and look at some of these things, or I might have you working on an assignment on here. So it's good to become familiar with this website. If you have any questions or you need any help with anything, please try to come to math class during your assigned math time. So check out your schedule and see when you have math class. That is the best way for me to help you with things, is being in class with me, because I'll be available to help you. Okay?